Welcome back, HMC, to our week 3 leg workout. For today's workout, we are going to need our weights, a chair, and our bands, as well as about 3 to 5 feet of space around us. As always, keep that water bottle nearby. If at any point you need to have a drink, just take a break or just come back later. Feel free to pause me, come back when you're ready. Now we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead warming things up together, reaching all the way up. And let's drop those hands into some arm circles. Three more in this direction, then we'll switch directions. Switching directions. Two and one. Shaking it out, reach those hands out nice and wide. Then drop them out behind you, creating a little bit of space between those thumbs and your booty there. And then reach across that body. You're gonna hug your right arm across. Then the left. And let's go ahead, starting to warm up that lower body. I want you to step forward nice and wide with that left leg, planting that right heel into the ground. Press those hips forward and through. You're gonna exhale, rock it back, stretching out that hamstring. Back up to center, switching sides, right leg forward, left leg back. Press those hips forward and through. Exhale, rock it back. Bring yourselves right back up. I want you to take that left leg, draw some circles on the ground. Drop her down, switching sides. Awesome. Let's go ahead, finding our wall. I want you to hold on to a wall, a countertop, a chair for support. Left hand, left leg. Press those hips forward and through. Dropping her down. Let's switch sides. Awesome. Go ahead, drop that foot down. Now let's go ahead, finding that comfortable intensity. I want you to do a cardio movement of your choice for 1 minute. And remember, we're looking for the talk test here. So that is the intensity at which you're able to talk but not sing. This is the intensity recommended by the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and that's why we've picked it. So let's go ahead, find that level of intensity with a cardio movement of your choice. I'm gonna do little ladder runs. You can do jumping jacks, dance in place, run in place, march in place, whatever that looks like for you here. Finding that intensity, ramp it up nice and slowly. But keep checking in on yourself. Keep using that talk test. Just ramble off your grocery list. Tell me what you're gonna do later. Whatever you want here, 1 minute. And 4, 3, 2, let's find it. 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Let's go ahead, get right into it. I want you to grab onto one of your weights and we're gonna place it in between the heel of our hands. Clasp those fingers on top. Step those feet out nice and wide. We're gonna send our knees towards the middle of our foot. We're gonna do 3 rounds of 10 goblet squats as our first movement. So feet are parallel. The weight is out in front of us. Goblet squats. You got this. Nice neutral spine. We're hugging baby up and in. Tucking that chin, looking about 6 feet on the ground in front of us here. Two and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. How did that feel? Are we feeling it right in those booties? A little bit in those hamstrings. That's where we want it. We don't want to feel anything in our lower backs here. Stepping out nice and wide. Shoulders back, tuck that chin. Let's squat. Just like we're sitting down in a chair here. 2 and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Give yourself what you need here. Parallel feet, screw those legs into the floor. Let's squat. 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out, grab that water. That is our first set done here. Next up, we're gonna do a little bit of hinging here. So we're just gonna practice that movement. Feet are slightly wider than hip width apart, shoulders back, chin tucked, hugging baby up and in with that neutral spine. So remember, stack that pelvis underneath the rib cage, driving those booties back. We're gonna swing forward, almost as though we're pushing a button with our booty. Kettlebell swings, 3 rounds of 10. Three, nice straight chins, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Make sure we're feeling that in those booties. We're going, booty goes back, chest goes down. That is the movement we're thinking of here. Setting ourselves back up, tuck that chin, neutral spine. Let's swing. Three, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. We've got one more round here. Give yourself what you need. Great job so far. Roll it back, tuck that chin. Let's go. Three, 2, and 1. You got it. Set aside that weight, trade that dumbbell in for your water bottle. Have a sip while I introduce the next movement. Next up here, we've got plie squats. So just like it sounds, we're gonna turn our feet away from each other, heels towards each other, toes towards the corner of the room. Find that neutral spine. So we're gonna take that pelvis, stacking it underneath that rib cage. Thinking if our pelvis was a bowl of water right now, if it's an anterior tilt, all the water's pouring out the front. So let's tilt it, keep that water, keep that bowl of popcorn from pouring out. Turning those feet away from each other. 3 rounds of 10, let's squat. Pressing through those heels just like a normal squat here. Tuck that tailbone. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Check that form. Reset those feet. Let's squat. Three, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Last round here. When you're ready, let's go. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Giving yourself what you need here. Next up, we've got some lunges to high knees. So we're going to do a 30-second AMRAP of this one on both legs. So we're gonna drop that knee, then bring it up and lunge. For 30 seconds on each leg, so get yourself all set up. Make sure our knee is headed in the same direction as that toe here. No knee valgus. We want nice strong base here. So lunge it back, chop that block. You got this. Halfway there. Two and 1. Switching legs. Great job. Send that knee in the same direction as our toe. No knee valgus. Two And 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Give yourself what you need here. We are so close. It is now time for our accessory work here. So first up, we've got some calf raises. So I want you to start feet hip width apart, parallel to each other. For 30 seconds, we're going to go ahead, rising up to those toes. Resisting gravity on the way down. We're not just kind of plopping back down here. It's a technical term, plopping. Remember to breathe, halfway there. Ten seconds. Should be burning. 3, 2, 1. Heels together. Let's go. Should be burning. Feel free to take a break, reset if you need. This is supposed to be hard. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, almost there. 1. Drop it down. Shake it out. Grab that water. Now we're going to move to our chairs. So finding your chair here. I want you to grab that band. We're going to sit forward on our chair. So bums on the edge of the chair there, knees hanging off. Take that band, we're going to thread it underneath our knees, then cross it across, creating that tension by holding on to both segments of the band here. Glue those feet together, and we're going to do some seated clamshells for 3 rounds of 15. Making sure we've got that nice neutral spine here, hugging baby up and in. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Little reset. Let's go again. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Let's go for 10. And did I say 10? I meant 15. Keep it going. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Say thank you to those bands for their services. Grab that water. Cheers to you. Cheers to your neighbor. Thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead, and when you're ready, please join me in a warm up. We're going to reach all the way up. And as we exhale, let's pivot off our chair, dropping that right leg off, pressing those hips forward and through. Now we're going to reach up and over, deepening that stretch. Press those hips, create that deep hip flexor stretch here. So I'm coming back to center. Other side, reaching up and over. Exhale, drop it down. I want you to take that left leg, cross it over the right knee. And then if you are able, lean forward, modified pigeon stretch. Nice glute med hip stretch here. One of my favorites, actually. Dropping it down. Switching sides, right over left. Leaning forward ever so slightly here, letting that knee fall to the ground. And back up to center. I want you to now take that left leg again, leaning it off our chair, seeing if you can touch that toe, cheating out to the side if we need to accommodate our bodies at all. Then back up to center. Let's go ahead, switching sides. Right leg. Foot is flexed, toe is facing the ceiling. Lean it forward. So bring yourselves back to center. Bring that left leg up, draw those circles on the ground. Mobilizing that calf, mobilizing those tibialis anterior muscles. Drop it down, switching sides. Bring those feet back to center. And together with me now, let's reach all the way up. And exhale, drop it down. Fantastic job today. Thank you so much for joining me in today's leg workout. Be sure to grab that water, give your body what it needs today. And thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you in the next one.